Welcome back to The Buck Stops Here, following Telford United in Football Manager Mobile 2018. We last left you with a 3-0 home victory on our first home match of the season. So today we'll be picking up the matches that have been missed and be having another home game, this time against Bradford Park Avenue. So we'll start off by catching up. Just take a look at the fixtures that have been played. It was 3-1 against Brackley. They got the late goal. Following on from that, we then played Salford. We won that game 2-1. Bit worrying at times. 30 minutes in, we'd had loads of pressure. They hadn't even had a shot, and then they scored. A bit concerned about being FM'd, as the saying goes, but we were able to pull it back. A goal by John Marsden just before half time, and Tyrone Afori grabbing the winner for us. Moving on from that, we then completed a pretty routine 4-0 victory away at Curzon Ashton. Ofori grabbing the opener, Marsden grabbing a couple, and Danny Shaw scoring a remarkably bizarre own goal. Simpson had the ball on the halfway line on the right-hand side, just hit it forwards. Their keeper came out to collect it, and Danny Shaw popped it past him. And I'm really not certain what he was thinking there, and I can't imagine that his goalkeeper would have been too impressed either. And then finally, we were away again, this time at Darlington. To be honest, we didn't actually play all that well. Been quite happy at half-time to have taken a point, so I felt that they had the better of the half. Then we got a couple of goals, with just over 10 minutes to go, so really happy that we're going to be walking away with 3 points despite having not played well. Then they got a goal from a corner and a heavily deflected free kick. So all in all, not certain whether I should be pleased with the point that I'd have settled for at half-time, or disappointed that we managed to throw away a 2-goal lead. All in all, that means that at this stage of the season, we've played 5 games. We've won 3 of them and drawn 2 of them. 2 drawn games have been when we had a bad 10 minutes in the first game of the season at York, and then a bad last 10 minutes at Darlington. As you can see, 3 wins and 2 draws leaves us 4th in the table at the moment. Brackley are currently top. What's interesting is they've only lost 1 game, and that was to us. So hopefully it's a sign that we can compete with the bigger boys in the league. Moving on to today's game, let's just take a look. The first team lineup is, as you have been familiar with. More eagle-eyed viewers will have spotted that there is a substitute goalkeeper who is new to the club, Jacob Marsden. I signed him from St Ives for £2,000 as backup for Sings. That was an area that we are weak in, so just adding a bit of extra depth there. If the worst does happen to Sing, I feel a bit more confident with Marsden stepping in for him. Okay, so everything's in place. Let's just check. Actually, I say everything's in place. We've only got 1 central midfielder, so let's change that. Actually, I am going to change things just slightly, as what I'm going to do is, we're at home and we're against Bradford Park Avenue, who I think they're around about 19th in the league at the moment. So I'm going to start with Henry Cowans in the centre of midfield, and Barnett can go onto the bench as his replacement. Just gives us an option to be slightly more progressive against the team that hopefully we can get a victory against. Okay, so we'll continue. And here we can see Bradford Park Avenue actually a 10th. Okay, well, I'm still going to stick with that. Who actually is down in around 19th? Let's just see if we can quickly see who it is, just a matter of interest. Stockport, interestingly enough. Don't know why I say interestingly enough. It's not overly interesting. We haven't played them, and I've got no links to Stockport, and not really aware of anybody doing a Stockport series. So, and let's get on with the match instead of just rambling on about Stockport. Okay. So I've already selected my team. Good news is, just taking a quick look there as well, I can see that Aaron Hayden is well on the comeback trail from his injury. I think we can expect to see him going into the centre of defence as and when he does return to full fitness. So I can see he's back in full training. Don't know if I can view where his injury is, but yeah, as soon as he's back, I expect that he's going to be back in the starting lineup at the expense of Shane Sutton, who's done a pretty good job actually for us, to be fair to him. Okay, let's continue here then. Yes, Shane Sutton can be the captain. Let's just take a quick look. So Bradford Park Avenue are lining up in a 4-4-1-1 formation. Let's just go back a screen. So Adam Henley's been selected as the key man for ourselves, playing at left back. And it looks like we're going to have to keep an eye on Nicky Rowe for Bradford Park Avenue. 3 games and he's got 2 goals and an assist and a pretty good average rating as well. Okay, so we'll kick off. New Bucks Head, I think the pitch has been in better condition, it's fairly safe to say, and Singh collects a long ball there. Playing it short, as we like to do from the back there. Simpson just knocks it down the line for Ofori to chase. Ofori's level with Marsden, 5 goals apiece. Ofori has scored a goal in every game. Marsden did have the 4-0 victory at Curzon Ashton where he got 2, and he's just put our first effort wide today. Seems to be a lot going down the right-hand channel for us at the moment. Long ball at the middle, and Jones, who does like to drift in and pop up everywhere, to Ofori, and Ofori wins us a free kick. Okay, let's see if Marsden can rattle another one in. He got a free kick against Curzon Ashton. Sorry, not against Marsden. That's his name. It's going to be very difficult for him to score against himself, I think. Oh, Henley's been caught there by Vidal. Hopefully not Arturo Vidal. Actually, I'm sure it won't be, otherwise he'd surely be identified as the key man, I would have thought. Ofori running onto it, but Drench is able to get there just ahead of him. Looks like Bradford have got a throw, which Killock is going to take. He does. They're working their way down the left and cross it in, and Sutton's able to pick that up and get it to Jones, who flicks it on, but Ofori can't quite get to it. So Bradford coming back down the left. We're advancing with the ball, but I don't think this is going to come to anything. No, in fact, quite the opposite. It might start to come to something for Bradford. And they're going down the left again, they're evidently favouring that side. Perhaps not wanting to get too involved with Henley. And Cowans gets rid of it to Jones, to Marsden, back to Cowans, to Marsden, Jones, and they're able to clear it again. Vidal knocks it all the way back from the halfway line to Drench. Evidently they like to build very much from the back. Oh, but it's an awful error from Knowles. Overhits his back pass and Ofori pounces. 6 games, 6 goals, and he opens the scoring for us here. 1-0 Telford. A horrendous error there from Bradford Park Avenue, and definitely not the kind of goal that you want to be conceding, but Ofori playing as a poacher proves that he's perfectly suited to that role, jumping all over that mistake and putting us into the lead. Building down the right this time, and again another ball down the channel, and get a free kick as Mark Ross fouls Ofori. Marsden is going to take right on the edge of the area, and he takes a shot there. I know he's scored with a couple of free kicks, but I've got to say I think that was pretty ambitious from that angle. Jones with a long throw in, Marsden, and it gets cleared. Lussey just pops it up there for Clee to take advantage of. So we can get back. Oh, it's a long ball over the top, but we've actually won a free kick. A couple of minutes out from half time now. Can we go in with the lead still? 2 minutes added on there by the referee. And it's just text. I think we will be able to hold on to the lead until half time, and we have. So just the 1 goal. Tyrone Ofori pouncing on a dreadful error at the back by Bradford Park Avenue. Knowles overhitting a back pass to Drench, and Ofori rolling the ball into an empty net. Fairly even in terms of possession. Not much happening really on the shot front, just for over the whole of the half, all for us, and only 1 on target, which was the one that Ofori was able to roll in. Just take a quick look, see how the team's performing. So Ofori has probably got the highest rating of everybody at the moment. Yeah. Lussey only playing 6 in the centre, and same with the 2 wingers I've got, Jones and Michaela. If those 2 get themselves involved, I'm sure we can really kick on. Let's resume the game and get going in the second half. Chorley are beating Brackley. That would be a good result for us, I think, with Brackley currently being top. Simpson knocks it down the right for Jones to chase. Bradford Park Avenue get the back pass right that time. Hill with a throw now. Again, Simpson's able to get across, and again it's a ball down the right-hand channel, and we win a corner. A fairly cheap one, I think, there. Surely trying to knock it back the keeper or putting it out for a throw would have been a better option there. And they always say the cheap ones are the ones that cost you, but not on this particular occasion. Simpson mopping up there. Okay, middle of midfield, move the ball there quickly, and Nowakowski fouling a 4-8. No further action there by the looks of things, and Marsden surely not going to shoot from here. Oh, he is, and he scored! Unbelievable! 35-yard free kick. That's his 6th of the season, and yeah, wow. A 35-yard free kick. You've got to say, I know he's hit a couple of good ones, but from that kind of distance, Drench has really got to be doing a better job than that. Okay, so we're coming up to the hour mark. Might start to think about perhaps just making a change. We'll just see how things go for the next couple of minutes, I think. So Rose got a free kick for them, and it's deflected, and Henley just nods it just pops it behind for a corner. Safety first there. Make sure we can get ourselves back, marking up. Clee takes it, and Marsden heads it clear. Still with Bradford Park Avenue though, and they take a shot that Singh is able to save. Good shot there from 25 yards, and an equally good save from Singh. Takes a quick free kick to Henley. Sutton moves it across to Simpson, who plays the ball down the right-hand channel again. And Hill fouls Owain Jones, and I think we could be seeing a yellow card. Nope, just a talking to. Marsden's going to take the free kick. Please don't shoot from here. There really is no angle for it. No, it's more of a cross, but Rose able to get it clear. And it's eventually cleared for a throw by Bradford Park Avenue after Marsden fired it across the area. Henley to take the throw. Okay. Down now, moving down our right. Boswell, it's a really good chance there, and certainly a glimmer of hope for Bradford Park Avenue with 20 minutes to play. Good finish there. Oh, sorry, Boschel actually, not Boswell. Boschel powered it in from within the area. Okay. See, perhaps the obvious change might. Oh, a 4-8. Just puts it wide there from 18 yards. The obvious change might be to take off Marsden, but he's pretty key to everything we seem to do on the whole, actually. If I bring off Marsden, I can just bring on an extra midfield or an extra man in the centre to hopefully shore things up a bit, and then perhaps release Cowans a little bit more. Rowe with a free kick after a foul by Marsden that Singh gets across well to tip over, 25-30 yards out, so I would expect him to save it. Clee with the corner, and we're able to get it clear. Jones brings it out, plays the ball over the top that Afor is chasing. I'm going to make the change. Jones, back past the Drench, that again they get right, and he puts it straight out. Mickey Rose coming off, that could be a good sign for us, but he's their key man. But I'm going to be taking Marsden off for us. I'm going to go for the extra man in the middle of the park just to try and shore things up a little bit. So, Marsden to come off for Barnett. No. Marsden, let's have a second go at that. For Barnett. I'm going to move Cowans into here. Barnett is going to drop back to there. Barnett's role is going to be that ball-winning midfielder for us. And Cowans, I'm going to give license. Don't want to press him there. Actually, I can do. He's going to become our advanced playmaker. Don't think I've actually got. No, I haven't got a defensive midfielder on the bench. Yeah, we'll stick with that. So very much a 4-3-3. Okay, and let's just resume things. Or should I? No. Michaela can stay on as he takes our corners. I might go back and change him in just a couple of minutes, looking to perhaps waste a little bit of time if possible. So Barnett comes on for Marsden. First time we've gone for a 4-3-3. Hopefully it'll help us see out. We've got just over 5 minutes, well, probably close to 10 minutes with stoppage time to go. Sutton looks like he's taking a free kick straight to Barnett, to Cowans, to Jones. Great position. And he's put it over. That would have been a great chance to have wrapped the points up. Let's go back to the tactics screen. I think make my final change. So Michaela is going to come off. Well, not my final change. I could make one more if I wanted to. Barnes Homer is going to come on there. He's going to play as an inside forward. Not too worried about the width side. And I'm going to have my fullbacks operating as defensive fullbacks. Okay, that should do the job there. In terms of defence, let's start to waste a bit of time as well. Okay, and we'll resume that. Yes, I'm happy with those changes. And Barnes Homer comes on for Michaela. 4 minutes added on. Hopefully we can waste a fair few of those. Take your time over the free kick. Yep, after where he looks the way. Cowan's there driving forward. Johnson, Spencer, Vidal. Oh, he blazed it over. I thought they were going to pull back there and equalise, but he blazed it over from just inside the area. Singh taking his time with the goal kick. Excellent. Cowans to Jones to Barnes Homer. All very narrow. We've got a corner. Excellent. Please take your time over this, boys. There is absolutely no hurry whatsoever. Cowans to take. Gets it in reasonably quickly, actually, unfortunately. Simpson gets it, knock it down the right channel. You spent the whole game doing that. Nope, he gets caught in possession this time. And then commits a foul. No, he's actually won the foul, sorry. Bichelle fouling Simpson. Why take the free kick so quickly? All over. Euphoria has been sensational today. And we get the victory, 2-1. Let's continue. And that moves us up to 3rd in the league. Let's just take a look at the table then, see who's above us. So Southport leading the way with Boston just behind them, level on points. Boston being the club that Joe Hannard, or at Captain Goodspeed, has gone to. And we're in 3rd, just a point behind. So those 2 late goals at Darlington and perhaps even the 2 early ones at York, costing us from sitting top there. Just go to the news screen. We secured a 2-1 win. Let's just take a look at what went well and what didn't. So positives, defence timed the tackles well, and we passed out of defence well. Defence dominated in the air. Good performance at the back then, boys. And midfield retained possession well. Lack of steal in midfield, lack of goal threat from attacking midfielders. Marsden did score, but it was a rather bizarre 35-yard free kick, and despite scoring, striker didn't test the keeper enough. Weren't many chances in the game, but perhaps fair enough to stay there. As long as he scores, I don't mind too much. Let's just take a look at the player ratings. So Euphoria, man of the match with a 9. Okay, let's go back to that. Let's go back and see when I will next see you all. So fixtures, we've been better, we've gone straight to the fixtures. Our fixtures, we've got a game on Monday against Leamington, then we've got a match at Blythe, and I will be joining you again, or you will be joining me, on Tuesday the 5th of September, when we are away at Nuneaton. There's been a bit of history between the 2 clubs at the past, so it seems a good game to come back for. If you're enjoying the series, if you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please share it, please let people know about the series. I'll see you back soon as Telford United will be travelling to play Nuneaton in the Vanarama North.